Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In this video I'm going to be telling you how to remove Cloudflare Captcha on Google Chrome. As you can see, currently I'm on a web page known as pixelscan.net, and it does have a guide that tells you about the methods to bypass Cloudflare human verification. So basically, that's how you can go ahead and try some ways where you can bypass it. So the first is using verified proxies. So Cloudflare pays close attention to the IP addresses sending requests. So if you're using suspicious or flagged IPs, it will trigger verification checks. And to reduce the chances of this, you should use high quality proxies. SOC 5 or residential proxy with a solid reputation are your best bet. A tip they also mention here is to try rotating residential IPs to avoid getting flagged repeatedly. Second way is to set up Selenium with anti-detection techniques. So Cloudflare can identify automation tools like Selenium by analyzing browser behavior. So you'll need to take a few steps to make your Selenium setup more human-like. So first is to avoid default WebDriver configurations. So Cloudflare can detect the default Selenium WebDriver by checking the browser fingerprint. You modify the WebDriver settings to mimic real user activity. Second is to use headless browsing with XVFB, which is basically X virtual frame buffer that allows you to run headless browsers, and this reduces the resource usage and helps you bypass some of the more common human verification checks. Third is to use extension like undetected Chrome driver, and this extension can help mask your automation tools, reducing the chances of detection. Moreover, the third and the last way they also mention here is to go ahead to avoid emulate a real browser, which is basically to avoid detection. You try to replicate the real user behavior. This involves user agent switching, so you can update your user agent string to match popular browsers, or you can enable JavaScript to ensure that your automation script executes JavaScript. This is essential because Cloudflare often checks whether JavaScript is enabled to determine whether a user is human or not. They also have a tip that basically tells you can combine this with tools like Puppeteer for even more human-like interactions. And that's pretty much it. These are some ways you could try to go ahead and remove or bypass Cloudflare human verification. And I hope this video was helpful. Thank you guys for watching.